The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gets up for dead when the gales of November come early.
Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James Show, Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
Yo, what's up? It's Friday.
Isn't it Veterans Day too?
It's Veterans Day observed. Tomorrow is actual Veterans Day.
Well, happy Veterans Day to all those people who have served.
Yeah,
we
happy
appreciate
Veterans
your
Day.
service.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your service. We wouldn't be able to do this show if it wasn't for your service. So thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
So if you're confused of why I played that Edmund Fitzgerald song, I know it was a little long. We started the stream a little bit earlier just so that way we could fit the whole thing in. Just because the pictures and the graphics on it are, kind of cool. I've seen that video a couple times, but it was 48 years ago today that the Edmund Fitzgerald was found at the bottom, crashed because it was missing for a while at the bottom of Lake Superior. And I've actually been to the wreckage site, or I've been near the wreckage site where we vacation, like where I was like this summer where I went on vacation was kind of near Whitefish Bay. Next year I'm making it a point to go to Whitefish Bay to go see the museum. They have a big museum for the Edmund Fitzgerald and a bunch of sunken ships, because Lake Superior is one of the lakes that has the most sunken ships, like per capita, or some weird thing like that. Basically, where the word fish is in Whitefish Bay on this map is where we go on our vacation.
Gotcha.
Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So probably about an hour away from Canada, Sault Ste. Marie. So that's why I wanted to start the show off. Not so much like a sad thing, but like to honor the people that were on that ship, because it was 48 years ago today that it crashed. So, all right, let's start the show.
Yeah. Welcome in, Scuba. Welcome in, Quinn. Thank you guys for showing up.
There we go. We're back. I invited a couple people into the show. I'm not sure exactly. They're both stoners. They're both streamers / stoners that said that they were going to be fucking around with Call of Duty tonight. So I don't know what their plans are. I'm not holding it against them. If they click the link, they click the link, you know?
Yeah, if they show up, they show up. If they don't, oh well. The show must go on.
Exactly. God, you're so much better at all these sounds. I think we have too many sounds. That's the problem.
Oh, well, maybe I should do
Haram!
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say.
Maybe I should do it, you know. Well, I mean, the last few shows, Scouts has been doing it. And,
Producer Scout, where are you, Scout?
Yeah, Scout. Yeah, he's been doing it, but I guess I need to get back to my job.
Well, yeah. I've got it on this segment since my mouse is hovering over it. But let's start the show off like we do every week for the last 43 weeks or 42 weeks. We've been doing this for 43 weeks. God damn.
Nice.
God damn. Let's start it off.
Tell me something good.
Go ahead.
So Monday I got that tooth pulled that I needed to finish off my braces, and next week on Wednesday they should have that full bar on my bottom row of teeth, so that way the tooth right here can go into that spot where they pulled that tooth.
And how long are you going to have those on for? I guess that bar.
So they told me that I would have braces for 2 years. So
2 years. Okay.
Yeah, I started braces I think in May. So
that's
I don't know.
That's what's up.
I guess
I like it.
It's all, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of I'm kind of patient. I know that she mentioned like jaw surgery eventually towards the end, so I
Yeah,
don't know. So
that
we'll
sounds
just
scary.
see. Yeah, it does. It was kind of scary getting that tooth pulled. It was kind of traumatic. So
Yeah, I've had a few, and they didn't put me under or anything, and I actually found that the pain medicine wasn't enough, that I had to actually use edibles. That's what helped the pain.
when
So,
I had my wisdom teeth, they put me to sleep, and because they had to like,
oh,
yeah, they
yeah.
had to
Well,
like,
they did that to me, but he didn't put me asleep. I was awake the whole time.
yeah,
It
screw
was
that.
horrible. It was horrible. But I'm glad that you got that all done. That the worst of it, I guess you could say, is over for now. Now
Yeah,
I
for
guess
now.
you're gonna get aches and pains probably throughout while they're moving and stuff. Because when I had them before, it was similar. So yeah, that's here's something good for sure, for sure.
For sure.
You're back sitting in a computer chair, not on a couch or a bed, spitting up
Yes.
blood.
Yes.
Um, My something good is also your something good for this week. We both got new headphones.
Oh yeah.
I ended up going with the Galaxy Buds Pro 2 or 2 Pro, and you got two pairs, not just one, but two pairs of are those pros?
No, they're just regular AirPods, the regular version.
So I was actually going to use these for the stream tonight, the Samsung ones.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, they're not connecting to my computer. I think I need to restart my computer because they were connected.
Mhm.
I don't know. I messed it up. They were connected yesterday, but now they're not connecting. But I am very impressed with Galaxy, Samsung, like that ecosystem. I know it's kind of like Apple, where it'll pair with your MacBook and it'll pair with your iPad, your phone, all that
Yeah.
wang dang doodle, as you
Wang dang
say.
doodle. Yeah,
um,
wang dang.
eh, um, this as long as I have the Samsung app on my computer and my Samsung wearable app on my phone, it like automatically knows which one I'm listening to. And if I'm listening to the computer at work, which I was doing today, and I got a phone call, it'll automatically switch over to the phone so I can take that phone call. So
That's really dope.
yeah. I had LG before these, and they were not like they're 4 years old. Batteries die on them. You had, yours were old too. Like you said, the batteries didn't keep a charge and just,
Yeah. Yeah, the pair of AirPods that I got or whatever, I got like 2 years ago, and like the battery length was like 4 hours, and now I'm lucky to get to a 2-hour charge cuz I use them all day. I'm on the phone at work, and then, I go walking at nights or in the evenings or whatever. I'm literally on the phone all day.
yeah. Sorry, I got a couple text messages. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
Um,
Yeah, but I'm literally on the phone all day, so I'm constantly just using one AirPod and then charging that and then using the other
so
AirPod and
are
switching them out.
are you gonna have one on your phone while you work and one on your work while you work, or are you gonna just focus on work?
I mostly just focus on work.
Okay, I'm a slacker then.
Yeah.
I've
Jim
got
says
podcasts on. I got everything on.
Jim says they put me to sleep when I had my wisdom teeth pulled when I was in my early 30s. I had 3 pulled. I didn't feel much pain afterwards. They gave me pills to take back then. I don't think I didn't use much of them from what I can remember. Yeah, they put me to sleep. Um, I did take the pills, and the only thing I could eat was KFC, macaroni and cheese, and mashed potatoes for a couple days.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that meal.
Yeah, that's what
But
I had
the
on Tuesday. So
the crappy part is having to watch what you eat because you're like so hungry, and you can't really like fill that void. Like you want a steak and like salad and potatoes, and I mean you can do potatoes obviously, but
yeah,
you want something that will quench your hunger, and it's just really hard to get full, I guess. I know that was
Yeah.
my experience with it. And then also lack of caffeine, lack of
Yes.
that kind of stuff messes with you.
Yes. Oh my god. So that was miserable. I think that was probably the worst thing because like when I wake up in the morning, I have an energy drink and then I have a Diet Coke and then at lunchtime I have a Diet Coke. I will say the ROI on caffeine is so high it's unreal. Like
Why?
me not having caffeine, I am so unproductive.
Really?
Yes, very
So
unproductive.
I've
I
had
don't
I've had
I,
friends that were like not quite addicted to caffeine, but would casually drink it with every meal and that kind of
mhm.
stuff. And when they cut that out of their life, they lost a ton of weight. They are even more energized now. I don't know how you feel about that since you're Mr. Weight Loss, but is that something you feel, or was it like a withdrawal, or was it like a
So like
withdrawal?
my prime is only 10 calories and I have one of those a day and then I have Diet Coke and that has 0 calories. So I think it was the withdrawal from caffeine. I did quit drinking soda, like regular soda or whatever when I lost all that weight, but that was from like all the calories and sugar and stuff. I did have a little sugar withdrawal from, not drinking sodas for a good while, but like the caffeine, like not having caffeine just made me so like lethargic and like didn't want to work or nothing.
Okay.
Made me very
Yeah.
lazy.
I've been at lunch, I'll get a Coca-Cola, and then if I'm eating dinner, it'll usually be a root beer, which has no caffeine in it. Either that or Sprite, which also has no caffeine.
Mhm.
But like today I had a Coke with dinner because I knew we're doing our show and I'll be up a little bit later. But during the week I
Yeah.
try not to. I try to stick with Sprite, or even Kelsey bought Gatorade, like that you mix the powder. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? Like the Gatorade powder. And we'll
Mhm.
make like a batch of that, and then that would last us a couple days or whatever. So that's what I try to stick with something a little less harsh. I'm
Jim
trying to do better.
Jim says, I think Michigan's head coach Jim Harbaugh was suspended for 3 games slash the rest of the season for sign stealing. His ass should be suspended.
For sign stealing, is that still a thing after the whole Astros had issues with it?
I don't know.
Starting tomorrow's game at Penn State is when his suspension is enforced. And I don't think we froze. I think you froze, Jim.
Just refresh.
Yeah, because I've got it open
Um,
on another computer.
I
What
heard
happened?
that he might be. I heard that he might be going to the Bears.
Jim Harbaugh?
Yeah, he might be the coach of the Bears. Like there's been
Yeah, bring him,
rumors.
bring him. We can use some stolen signs. It's cool. It's cool.
He
You know
was a
what?
good coach. He was a
I'll
great
let
coach.
I'll let Jim Harbaugh, if he comes to the Bears, use my binoculars to steal those signs. I will give him my binoculars
You know
if that
what?
means we're gonna win.
If Jim Harbaugh goes to the Bears, I may actually cheer for the Bears.
Big other coaching news that happened in the sports world in Chicago. My beloved Chicago Cubs stole Craig Counsell from Milwaukee. They fired David Ross and they put Craig Counsell in. Oh man, it's great. Great week to be a Cub fan.
I was about to say I don't know who they are, but I hope that's good news.
He was the coach of Milwaukee and
Hmm.
he knows baseball. I have a feeling he's going to bring us to a World Series championship, either not next year, but probably the next year after.
Oh,
Give
that's
him a
great
couple
then.
years. Yes. And then other exciting Cubs news, but horrible for the White Sox, is Jason Benetti, who's he's been an announcer for the Chicago White Sox on TV for the last 7 years, is actually took a deal with Detroit, their rival. So we got
Oh, wow.
2 Chicago teams with their rivals getting rid of and trading between rivals. It's an interesting time to be a baseball fan here in Chicago. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that is kind of weird.
And I do like Jason Benetti. He knows the game. He's easy to listen to. He's better than listening to who's that old guy that he replaced on the White Sox? He was super boring. Yeah, you don't watch enough White Sox.
I don't watch baseball.
Jim Griffith, you can help me with this. The announcer for the White Sox, not Ed Farmer, because he was radio. He lived in Indiana. He retired a couple years ago, 5 years ago.
Grandpa would know.
Yeah, he would know. Sox.
Exile, welcome in, bud.
What's up, Exile? And maybe you know Exile, the White Sox former TV personality, the old guy. White Sox former TV announcer. I don't know. It was so long ago. Oh well, it's gonna drive me. Oh, here it is. Ken Hawk Harrelson. Hawk Harrelson. How come I couldn't remember Hawk Harrelson?
I don't know. I have no
He'd be
clue.
just sitting there. He'd just be sitting there, and it'd be like lazy pop fly to the outfield. Caught it like a can of corn. Yeah, that's a fail. That was a fail. All right. So that's the Tell Me Something Good segment / sports segment for today.
All right, let me hit a transition.
All right, what do you got?
Oh shit, that was funny. That was fucking hilarious. We went in a good tangent there. Good tangent.
Yeah. Fuck Milwaukee. We got your coach, bitch.
Other than that, was your week pretty good?
Yeah, it was a little quiet, not too hectic. Didn't have to run over to Grandma and Grandpa's at all this week because our aunt's in town, so gave me a break from running around. So yeah, and a bunch of other stuff going on at work, of course. The boss decided yesterday at 4:30, I leave at 5. Hey, the website should have a pop-up offering $500 off all new and used cars. Why are you telling me this at almost 5 o'clock? Like, why wouldn't you tell me this early in the day and I can work on it? So I had to stay late yesterday and bust my ass to fix that. But it's fine. Just a lot of meetings, a lot of BS. Regular week, I guess you could say.
Regular week.
What about you?
Well, we're trying to collect on a few insurance claim accounts, and we're trying to get this work queue down. It's the balances from 1,000 to 999.99. So basically 1,000 to 10,000, and we've been backlogged for like months, and we cannot get this, work queue down to 0. And we had a deadline to get it done by today, Friday, at the end of today, and then we didn't get it done. And I figured we wouldn't. And I feel like when you put pressure on the employees to get it done, I feel like the work productivity or the quality of work is not going to be good.
So you said you didn't get it done?
Well, our whole department didn't get it done.
There's your fail horn.
Yeah, there's my fail horn. Our whole department didn't get it done, and I knew it wasn't going to get done. So,
yeah.
expectations.
Oh well.
Exactly.
Yeah, if they pony up, give incentives, incentivize it a little bit. Hey, you every $1,000 you get 100, or I don't know, whatever the bonus is, incentivize it.
Let me work more overtime.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. Really, that's what it is. You know, they only allow me to work 15 hours a week of overtime. And I mean, we're not going to get it unless you allow me to work more overtime because all the other people won't work overtime.
Right. And you're willing to.
Yeah.
Jim Griffith's week is going good so far. That's awesome. I actually do not have a job tomorrow morning, but I do on Sunday. So I am good for
Nice.
tomorrow. Yep. Yep. Staying late to edit this podcast tonight.
There you go. You have anything planned on Saturday?
Gonna try to head over to Grandma and Grandpa's. I don't know exactly if I'm gonna even go over there. There's just drama going on, you know.
Yeah.
But I am gonna go over there. I got to do some work for Grandpa. I'm sending in a video. I don't know if you remember last week we were talking about this. I took Kelsey to the circus for her birthday.
Yeah.
I have a video that I'm trying to upload real quick. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's long.
Okay.
But the circus was good. But when you think of the circus, what do you think of?
Elephants, tigers, lions,
Okay.
giraffes,
What else?
maybe.
What else?
Clowns.
Okay. Well, sad news.
Acrobats. People
Sad
throwing
news. There are
bowling
no
pins.
animals, no clowns at Ringling Brothers Circus anymore. They have been canceled. Canceled culture has canceled clowns because they're scary, and animals because of their mistreatment. I guess it is like PETA.
So what's at a circus?
Acrobats, sideshows.
The woman
BMX
with the beard.
bikes. No, I did not see it. Well, the lady in front of us kind of had a beard going on.
How long was her beard?
Yeah, right. So we went to the early show. There was 5 of us in our row and 5 of us in the other row. And then afterwards we went to dinner and we just had a really good time. And you know, when's the last time you went to the circus, James? Probably years ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's actually a circus in town now, but
it ain't no Ringling Brothers because they're in Chicago right now.
It's probably a cheap John Brown circus where they don't have anything. I don't know. I'm not into the circus.
So here's a quick clip. Again, I'm not going to play the whole thing. This was towards the end of the show. So it was a musical more than it was a circus. And I'll say that the girl singing in that clip has an amazing voice. I mean, she needs to be discovered and make her own album or something because she was getting the crowd engaged and she had a voice
discovered by us.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to come on the show, I you know what? I can find out her name real quick because it's on the website. Yeah, they had like acrobats. Here, I'll show the website real quick. I guess they're in Indianapolis next. So if you live near Indianapolis, that's the next show. Entire screen, share.
Yeah, I think I was like a teenager the last time I went to the circus.
So that's her up on top singing. And yeah, they had a high wire. They had crisscross flying trapeze. That was kind of cool. They had the stunt bikes. Now the stunt bikes were really cool. It was like BMX,
like motorcycles. Oh, okay.
No, like BMX. It was cool. It was definitely really cool. The tall unicycle was also really cool. But he had a guide wire. We can see it from our seats. Like I saw right through the tallest unicycle. I'm like, dude, there's a wire hanging from the ceiling. Okay. The double wheel of destiny. I don't remember that. 2 side-by-side wheels that rotate independently. I don't remember that. The human rocket was pretty cool. She came out and like shot herself across the stadium. Probably with help with guide wires, to be honest, because there was no like explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just different acrobats, aerials, music.
So I have to ask, how much was it to go to the circus per ticket?
It was $20 per ticket, but
That's not bad.
but it was $20 service charge from Ticketmaster per ticket.
Oh,
It
so it was
was
$40 a
$200.
ticket.
It was $200 for 5 of us. When the subtotal before the fees was $100.
Oh my god. That's
And
crazy.
I was most impressed with these twins that were spinning in circles 40 feet. These girls right here, the Gemini twins from Ukraine, they were just spinning in circles in the middle of like 40 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet up in the air and not getting dizzy. And they were like hanging from their neck. And it was definitely talent. I was most impressed with these girls. And then again, that singer, her, Lauren
Irving.
I was really impressed with her singing abilities. Definitely.
Yeah, I think that's a lot, charging $20 and then a $20 surcharge fee. That's crazy.
Well, my coworker goes, "Why didn't you just go to the arena? We don't work that far from the arena and get tickets." And I should have. I could have just walked up to the box office and got the tickets at that $100 fee. But I guess convenience, you're on your couch looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all over the country. So if any of these areas are near anybody and you have kids, I recommend it definitely if you have kids. It's good. It's a 2-hour show with an intermission.
I still can't. They're in Austin.
Yeah, there you go. Austin, San Antonio, and
Yeah.
Texas. Details coming soon. So they're not even Fort Worth, Dallas. They're in Ontario, Oakland, Sacramento. They're all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just making $40 a head.
Yeah, well, no, they're making $20 a head on the upper seats because we were sitting up on top, as you could like that
Yeah.
video is zoomed all the way in. Robbery. XL said robbery. Jim says he's never been to a circus. I've never been interested in that kind of thing. It's fun. If you have kids, it's better.
Yeah.
I wish my nephews would have came, but Kelsey's best friend's kids came, so that was cool. All right, let's get on to some topics. I'm hitting a transition.
All right, go.
All right.
You want me to go first or you go first?
I actually had a question on. So we were just talking that you're Mr. Weight Loss and you're talking about how you cut down on pop and this, that, the other. FDA has actually just approved the use of a new weight loss drug. I want to know if you would take it based on this story. So here you go.
Time is 4:51. Let's get to our health headlines this morning. A new weight loss drug is being greenlit by the Food and Drug Administration.
ABC's Morgan Norwood has more details on who might benefit from the drug and why experts are saying it's a big deal.
A new weight loss drug will be hitting the market soon. Zepbound has now received approval by the FDA, and with the majority of Americans considered either obese or overweight, many doctors believe it could be a game changer.
When you have 70% of the population who's overweight or obese, that's how significant it is.
The FDA cleared Zepbound for adults who are obese or overweight and have at least one weight-related condition like high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. It should be used along with a low-calorie diet and exercise. The drug's active ingredient is tirzepatide. It's the same that's used in the type 2 diabetes drug Mounjaro. In recent years, the FDA has also approved Wegovy for weight loss, which has a similar active ingredient to another diabetes drug, Ozempic. However, Zepbound works slightly differently.
targets 2 hormones, whereas Ozempic really works on one that increase the feeling of fullness, decrease hunger, slows the GI tract.
The FDA's decision opens the door to possibly having the drug covered by insurance. Heather Winterstein of Brooklyn, Mississippi says she lost 92 pounds over 11 months using Mounjaro off-label. She initially received a discount from the manufacturer, but once that promotion ran out, her insurance didn't cover it.
It was literally heartbreaking to lose the coverage for that because it not only changed my weight, but it literally changed
Where the hell
my
did the other
health.
half of her go?
And Eli Lilly says it's working with insurance companies and employers to get Zepbound covered through insurance. Zepbound is expected to hit shelves sometime after Thanksgiving. Our coverage of health news can also be found.
So, they kind of talked about Mounjaro a little bit. So I kind of know a little bit about that because I have a friend that's wanting or did take it, and her insurance approved the first dose, and then the second dose they didn't approve because it's actually meant for like diabetes. It's not meant for weight loss. So
That's what the article said. Yeah.
yeah, so it would be considered a medical necessity. So your prescription, your pharmacy, your prescription wouldn't approve of it. But with this medication, of course, it has the same features as Mounjaro. From what I've seen from like other videos or whatever, the side effects are, are pretty bad. I wouldn't take
Right.
it personally.
Okay.
Just me. I wouldn't take it.
Do you feel like it's the easy way out for weight loss?
I feel like it's safer than getting the surgery.
Okay. Yeah. The lap band surgery,
Like the what is it? Like the
tummy tuck or whatever.
the
Or the lap
stomach.
band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stomach and all that. I feel like getting the shot is safer than the surgery.
Exiles lost almost 30 pounds in just 7 weeks because he went keto. Fat loss drugs are trash. Similar to you, James, because you did it the natural way.
Yeah, I
you know,
did it
your
all
weight
natural.
loss. So, I mean, exercising, watching what you eat, in Exile's case, keto.
Do we still
And
have that
I've
picture of
seen,
me on there?
I don't
think
know if it's
so.
on there. I don't think it's on there.
No, it's not. Yeah, I did it all natural. Just changed my diet, eat less.
Gastrics don't always work.
It don't well, the thing is
I've-
it works, but the problem is people revert back to their old ways
You're right.
after a
Right.
year,
I have
and
an
then they go
uncle.
back to being fat again.
I have he's a family friend of my dad. I call him an uncle, but he same thing. He had it probably early on when they first started offering it, like in the early 2000s. He had lap band or gastric bypass, and it worked like you said, but then he reverted back to his old ways and he had to get a second one.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people do. They do it, they follow the instructions, do the protein drinks, blah, 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 which is crazy because, like when you get the surgery or whatever, you have to reduce calories after the surgery, right?
Yes.
For at least 6 weeks to 2 months, right?
Right.
If you just do what they tell you for those 6 weeks to 2 months without getting surgery, guess what? You're going to lose weight.
Well, I mean, in 7 weeks, Exile lost about 30 pounds. So
Yeah.
that's your time frame right there.
Yeah, that's your yeah. I mean, if you just change your diet, depending on how big you are, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a really big person, like, like my 600-pound life type shit, like, in a week, you should be losing 10 pounds. Easy.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends on your lifestyle too. And
Yeah,
how
it
active
does.
are you? Because if you're a my 600-pound wife type guy or girl, how much activity are you doing at 600 pounds, 700 pounds, or whatever, even 400 pounds.
You should be able to lose 10 pounds in a week if you change a lot of your diet and exercise. If you do it correctly, you could lose 10 pounds just in 1 week alone.
So we had one of my, I hate to call him out. I'm calling him out. I'm calling him
Good.
out. One of my
Good.
body shop guys. He's since retired. He was 412 pounds, I think, at his peak.
God
400, almost
damn.
430 at his peak. And he had a massive heart attack.
How tall was he?
About my height. So about a little shorter, I want to say he's probably 5'8", maybe.
Yeah.
5'9".
Okay.
Yeah, 5'8".
That's pretty big for 5'8".
So he had a massive heart attack in January. He was taking the garbage cans in from the end of his driveway, and he slipped and he fell on the ice because it's snowing, and he had a heart attack on the way down or whatever happened. I don't know what happened, but he had a triple bypass heart surgery that day, and he got, what's the thing that they put in your heart that will
A
zap you?
stent.
No, that'll zap you.
For fibrillator?
Yeah, kind of like that, but it's like an auto fibrillator, I guess. It's like surgically put into him.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since that day, the doctor said, look, you're gonna die. You're on your second set of knees. He's had 2 knee replacements. He's gonna die.
Pacemaker.
Thank you, Jim. He had the lap band surgery about a year ago. He went from a little under 430 to about 215, 220.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and he looks amazing. He has a new girlfriend. He just moved. He's in the process of moving to Florida.
Great.
New lease on life kind of thing. And I mean, this guy is probably the nicest guy in the world. He just, I don't know. He let himself go and go and go and go and go. And yeah, I'm back to that medicine clip though. I'm for it if it's medically necessary. So in my friend's case, where he had the lap band surgery because it was medically necessary, if the doctor would have said, hey, use this Ozempic pen or whatever, pill or whatever.
Shot, yeah.
I'd be for that, but I still think if you're like an average guy like me or you who's trying to cut 10 pounds or something, I don't know if that's the way to go. That's kind of a cop out.
So, but when I weighed 193 pounds, I needed to lose a lot of weight. So I guess like that shot would have worked. But then again, like I still think losing weight naturally is your best option, because if you take that shot or if you get the surgery, you're going to have all that excess skin because you're going to lose weight so fast that your body
where he's at now. That's where he's at now, because he actually has told me that his next surgery is going to be plastic surgery to get rid of the loose skin. He's in his 60s. He's 65, 66. He's in his mid 60s. So and it's not like working out and to remove it would do all that much.
Yeah, and I've lost 60 pounds. I don't have any extra skin. I don't have any like loose skin on my stomach or thighs or anything.
Right. Axel, I'd be wondering to know, since you're doing it the keto way, if you've noticed any extra skin or anything like that, or stretch marks or anything.
The one thing I will say about keto, because, I did try keto for a little bit, you're going to crash. So you better have one of those days where you have carbs, because if not, you're going to crash eventually, and it's not going to be good.
Richie does keto, and he said that high noons are keto.
They are.
Just so you know.
They are.
Okay. I would say I know you have one right in front of you.
Yeah, they are.
What is keto? Is that's what puts your body into
bread.
ketosis?
Just basically bread.
Okay.
Anything that's like bread. Bread, pasta.
High fat, low carb. ketogenic. Ketogenic is the word I was looking
Really,
for.
really, I think like when it comes to diet or whatever, anything that's high protein is probably your best bet. Like
That's what Kelsey's doctor
chicken,
said.
salmon.
It's exactly what Kelsey's doctor said.
Yeah, a high protein like is probably your best diet, like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese,
XL, I'll give you some protein.
salmon.
Wink, wink.
But
ad starts on my channel for a minute. So if you guys don't want to see ads, go over to James's channel.
yeah, anything that's high protein. And not only that, when you eat a lot of high protein, like if you eat a high protein diet, you digest and burn calories more than you would when it's just regular like fats or carbs. So like if you eat like a 2,000 calorie diet and it's all protein, or a 2,000 calorie diet with just fats and carbs, you're
Right.
going to burn more calories when it's 2,000 calories of protein instead of the fats and carbs. So you'll actually lose more weight just eating more protein than you would carbs and fats.
So speaking of food and carbs and good stuff to
Yeah.
eat and bad stuff to eat, you've got a segment regarding food.
Yeah, I do actually. So this guy went to a rest stop in New York, and the rest
Okay.
stop is right off the highway.
God damn.
Right off the highway. You know, there's a McDonald's, a Dunkin' Donuts, gas station. See that diesel price, $6.29?
Does that say $13?
13 cents for regular? No, I think it's 13.
No,
Hell, I
okay.
don't know.
All right,
But
okay.
it says it in the post. It says this was a rest stop, but these McDonald's prices are nuts, right? I'm gonna pull up a bigger picture so you guys can see it, because I know some of y'all got horrible eyesight and you can't see it.
Yeah, I
So
can't
here's-
see that shit.
Yeah, here's a better picture.
All right,
Number
combo meal.
one.
Number one, a Big Mac. $17.59. Is that because it's a rest stop, or is that the normal McDonald's price now?
So I think a normal Big Mac in my area is
$12
like
maybe.
$10, maybe $8, $9, $10.
For the meal, for the number one
For the
with
meal.
Coke.
For number one with Coke, it's like $8 to $10.
I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, allow my
can you-
information.
can
I'm on
you,
McDonald's screen.
Can you imagine paying $17.59 for a fucking Big Mac meal?
Jesus Christ. I'm looking right now. All right.
Yeah, go ahead and look.
How do I navigate this freaking?
So, by the way, since we're kind of talking about food and calories or whatever, 910 to 1,200 calories. That should be basically 2 meals out of your day. That's
How do I
literally
add this Big Mac into a meal?
I don't know.
Does anybody on here order McDonald's all the time that can tell me how to freaking? Oh, that's the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen.
Oops.
Wrong screen. That's not McDonald's. This is McDonald's.
There you go.
So I'm on my McDonald's here. Our menu.
Just click order now.
Order now. Fine. Continue. It wants me to download the app. I don't want to download the app.
Okay, never mind.
All right, menu. Burgers, right?
Yeah, burgers.
I don't see anything for like meals. Burgers. Is there a meal thing here?
Combos. Go to combos.
Where do you see that?
Didn't that say combos?
I see chicken and fish, McNuggets and meals. I click that, but it's only McNugget meals.
Okay, just go to burgers.
And then I click burgers. And then I click on Big Mac. Ingredients. It's not going to give me the price.
Oh, okay.
It's going to want me to log in.
Price. Yeah. But
probably because it varies location to location.
Yeah. But can you believe that though? I'm going to click it again. $17.59 for a freaking meal. Quarter pounder, $17.99. Quarter pounder with cheese and bacon, $18.99.
So yeah, where is that? Let's start there.
So it's
Rest
in
stop?
a rest stop in New York.
Okay. Because is it in the city of New York?
No.
Okay. Just trying to wrap my head around the $17.99 because I can go to Portillo's and I can get a cheeseburger meal, fries, and a Coke for $15-16. And
2
it's
cheeseburgers,
Portillo's.
$16.99. That's just crazy to me.
That can't be real.
It's real. That's just crazy.
Yeah, even Exile said even Vegas doesn't even inflate McDonald's that much.
So, I have to ask Exile since he is kind of from that area, because of the Formula One situation. I was actually supposed to go to Vegas on Thanksgiving, but Formula One kind of fucked that area up, and I probably won't be going to Vegas on Thanksgiving because of it.
Come to Chicago. Fuck it.
I thought about it, but plane tickets are $600 to go during
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Don't come to Chicago. That's why our aunt and cousins are driving up here. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's $600, and then I thought, well, where the fuck am I going to stay, and where am I going to eat Thanksgiving dinner at?
You can always eat at my sister's. That's where we're all going. My older sister's house is hosting this year, and we're all going. I'm excited. Everybody has confirmed except for my mom and her husband.
Doesn't make sense. Formula One is next weekend. Yeah, it's next weekend on the Sunday. It's on Sunday, I think the 19th. And then I'm going to be there the 23rd. Was going to be there. And they
should have that all cleaned up, though.
No, it's not. They drain the water for the boat rides. They put bleachers in front of the volcano, and they put bleachers and stuff in front of the fucking water crap to where you can't see nothing. You can't see any of the fucking tourist attractions or whatever.
So you think that'll still be up a week later?
I think it will still be up. They ain't gonna have all that shit down.
I know they've been working on it for a few months, but I just don't get how Chicago
they even cut down the fucking palm trees.
I still don't get how Chicago hosted NASCAR in the summer. They started construction a week before, and they had it torn down 2 days after the event. 2 days they opened the streets after.
It's crazy.
And they had one guy die too, an electrician.
They dumped a lot of money. They dumped a lot of money into this thing, so I hope it brings a lot of money to Vegas because they're losing my money because I'm not going.
XL that in Chicago is NASCAR. So I guess it's a little bit different. The tracks are a little bit different, but I still think it's wild that they were able to set it up in a week, the whole little like town center, and then tear it down later. Yeah, they're losing a lot of money, it looks like. Especially for a holiday weekend. Like, you're not the only one canceling their trip because of this.
Yeah, I'm canceling my trip. Fuck them.
Now, will you get a credit where you can use it another time?
Yeah, I got a credit.
Did you cancel a hotel too?
I didn't book a hotel yet. I've been waiting. So I've been waiting to see if the prices go down on the hotel because I also have reservations for Hell's Kitchen that I haven't canceled. So like to stay at I think it's the Venetian or whatever, it's like $1,400. It's really expensive.
Damn.
And then cousin Craig told me to stay at the Flamingo. I thought about staying there. So if they bring the prices down to like $300-400, we'll go anyways, just so we can go to Hell's Kitchen. But it's still like $1,300-1,400 to stay there for the 4 days. So I'm not going until I'm basically waiting until the week of to cancel,
Sure,
and I'll
sure.
probably end up canceling.
I'm sure Hell's Kitchen will let you cancel like 24 hours usually. Isn't that the policy? 28, 24, 48?
Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't put any money down at Hell's Kitchen.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Don't stay on the strip. Plain and simple. Exile said, Exile, we're
Yeah.
gonna come stay in your living room. We'll be right
Yeah.
there.
We'll be there. I don't know. We'll just see. I'll probably won't even go to Vegas, to be honest with you. It probably won't happen, and I imagine they'll give me my points back. That way, I could use it on a later date. So I'll be good.
Probably book it after Christmas or something, or after the holidays. January or February, go over there. Downtown is
Well,
cheaper.
the issue is like I get that 4-day weekend because I get Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. That's part of the reason why we wanted to go there. But I don't know. We'll probably do something in Grapevine, the Dallas area. We found like a couple things that we may do up there. So
I'm excited for Christmas because it's on a Monday, so we're closed. So I'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm gonna go to Michigan and visit Kelsey's family.
why would you have Friday off?
Well, I'll work probably half a day,
Oh, okay.
and just that way we can go.
Makes
But
sense.
yeah, usually we're open on Christmas Eve, and then we're open on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Who
Since we're
buys a
retail,
car on Christmas Eve?
we're busy. We're always busy. We're always busy.
Do you run deals on Christmas Eve?
The Toyota-thon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're for some reason the
What,
last few years.
$500 off a TRD?
Yeah, no. Yeah, people buying cars as Christmas presents, or
Yeah.
or the latest thing I've been seeing a lot of people come in and is just buy the remote start packages and stuff like that for Christmas. 'Cause
Makes
that's a
sense.
good Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Like, I got my mom a remote start for her car for Christmas. I got one for Kelsey for Christmas for her car. It's just one of those things that, like, in Chicagoland, because it's cold here, it's awesome to have remotes. Every one of my cars have remote start. I couldn't live without it.
I don't have that issue.
Yeah, you go out. Well, you in Texas, though, it gets hot out there. You could start your car, the AC's on for you. You get in a nice, cool car.
I guess. I do have remote start for my Edge. We just don't use it.
Yeah, lazy. You're lazy. I use mine every time I'm walking to my car. I'll press it. That way the fluid is moving. The car is ready to go. And that's probably why my cars last so long, you know?
Yeah.
Properly let them warm up. I mean, all you really need it to run for is like a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
either way. So there's my Christmas gift trick for you guys. Get your spouse a remote start. Go to Best Buy. Don't get the really cheap one. Get the nice one, the one with the app on the phone, or you know what I mean? Like the useful one. Pay the extra money.
app on the phone.
Yep. I have mine ghetto rigged. I am a guy who likes to tinker with things, and I'm always playing with electronics and stuff. So I took, you know how when you get a remote start system, it comes with like 2 fobs.
Uh-huh.
When I had Kelsey's put in, I asked him to give me 3, and I took the other fob apart and I soldered 2 wires to the button, and I put it onto a smart relay. So now I can say the A word, the smart home device that I have here, start Kelsey's RAV4, and it'll start Kelsey's RAV4.
Nice.
So I could be, it only works when we're home because that's where the device is.
I was like A word. What the hell are you talking about?
ALEXA.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't want to say it and accidentally start her car and have it run all night.
We'll call it Amber.
Yeah, Amber.
Yeah,
Amber was
Amber.
the name of her.
Yeah.
So we are just about at almost at intermission. Almost there. All right. So intermission, I got 2 choices of songs here. They're not 7.5 minutes long, so don't worry.
Thank God.
Either Bastille, Pompeii, or Capital Cities, Safe and Sound?
Capital City, Safe and Sound. That's what I'm going to go with, unless.
Okay. No, that works. That works.
Okay.
All right. You want to go to intermission now?
Yeah, we'll hit
Come
intermission,
back.
grab a drink, use the restroom.
All right. We'll be back in 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James Show, Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
Yo.
We are back. Good song, by the way.
Yeah, that's one of those like underappreciated songs.
It's
like
Safe and Sound.
Yeah, like it's one of those songs that like you wouldn't just like go play if you're gonna play a song, but when it's on, you're like, okay, I fuck with this song.
Yeah, it's chilled. It's chilled.
Yeah. GStat, welcome in. Big Ed Smith coming in with 200 biddies. Thank you very much, Big Ed Smith.
Shout out
and
to you,
redeeming
Big Ed.
and redeeming a Fortune Cookie Friday. Thank you. Hopefully everything is going good in your life, Big Ed Smith and GStat. You guys missed the first hour. We were talking about food. We were talking about diets. We were talking about diet medicine and a bunch of other stuff. What do we got for this half of the show?
So, GTA 6, they released a statement on Twitter a couple of days ago. I kind of want to read it and go over it. Message from, let me take away that banner right quick.
Is Rockstar Games the people that make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said,
I don't know much about, GTA,
So they said next month marks the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games. Thanks to the incredible support of our players worldwide, we had the opportunity to create games we are truly passionate about. Without you, none of this would be possible, and we are so grateful to all of you for sharing this journey with us. In 1998, Rockstar Games was founded on the idea that video games could come to be as essential to culture as any other form of entertainment, and we hope that we created games you love and our efforts to be part of that revolution. We are very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer on the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many years of sharing these experiences with all of you. Thank you, Sam Hauser.
Also, thank you, Big Ed Smith, for the bits on James's channel.
Shout out to you, Big Ed. Thank you so much.
GTA 6 is the name of it.
Yes. Well, that's what we're thinking the name's. I imagine it is going to be GTA 6. So GTA 5, I think, came out like 15 years ago. I don't know. The game's been out for a while. It's been out since the 360. And we've been waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6 forever.
So, question for you. I've been seeing a lot of when I search GTA 6 trailer on YouTube. I've been seeing a lot of okay, so these are like people have made these.
Yeah. GTA 5 came out 10 years ago.
Okay. So people have been playing the same game for 10 years.
10 years.
Okay, that's wild. That's wild.
10 years, dude. I just think it's crazy that, they've been playing the same game for 10 years, and they're now fixing to release the trailer for GTA 6, and there's still no release date. I don't think it's going to be released in 2024. I think it's going to be 2025.
Really?
At least. I don't think it's going to be.
You don't think it's going to be like, since now there's hype behind it, that it would be like Christmas this year?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay.
No. When they release a trailer, usually it's 6 months to a year before they release the game.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to think of other games that have.
I know, like when they I know, like, when they release, like, official trailers to games, usually it's 6 months to a year before they release the game. Like,
Okay.
when I was
But
talking about the new Zelda or whatever, like, it was, like, 8 to 9 months before they released the game. So, I mean,
okay.
it could be 2024, but it will be the tail end of 2024.
I don't play GTA and never have. So when you're reading that letter, it's like, thanks for everybody who supported us. I'm like, I've never supported you.
You never played any Grand Theft Auto?
No, I played with like a friend for like a game or two, and that was it. And I'd usually
Okay,
within like the first minute.
gotcha.
And then we got Scoober.
fucking hate golf.
Scoober that
That's
absolutely hates golf playing that
yeah,
game. That was in
yeah, I was
G5.
yeah, that was in GTA 5, you're right. I I think Red Dead Redemption is a good universe. I really like that game. I wish that game got a little bit more credit than it does.
So GStat's trying to join. GStat, I'll DM you a link. He might have sent you the wrong link if he did send you a link. Let's see. Let's go to Twitch. I'm gonna DM it on Twitch. If I can spell Twitch. It sounded clean.
It's a high noon. It's always clean. Because it's keto. It's keto. It's
I just realized that I could just like click one thing and it forwards it over here. Wait, where'd it go?
I don't know.
GStat. Is there numbers after his name?
3-2.
3-2.
You could
There
message
he
him in
is.
Discord.
I got it. I'm messaging you in Twitch, GStat. I'm just making sure I'm sending it to the right person. Yeah, that's your profile picture. Okay, cool.
Nice.
You ever done that? Send a message to the wrong person. You're like, fuck.
No, but I also never drove a golf cart in the water either.
I fucking hate golf.
Jesus Christ.
Anything else in the entertainment of video game world going on?
Oh, I actually do. So have you saw the Mario movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. I
loved it.
So Nintendo announced on, I want to call it Twitter, and I know it's not Twitter. It's called X now.
Peaches.
So Nintendo officially announced that they're working on a live action film for The Legend of Zelda, and it may be released eventually. They haven't had no release date yet.
Let me read this for you guys, okay? Because I'm fluent in Japanese since I work for an auto manufacturer that is Japanese. It says, "This is Mindmo. I have been working on Miyamoto. I have been working on a live action film of The Legend of Zelda for many years now with Avai." I'm going to butcher that name too, who has produced many mega hit films. How'd I do? Did I nail that or what?
Yeah, besides the Miyamoto.
Besides the names. Yeah, besides the names.
Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious.
We're working 19 years at an automotive company that's manufactured in Japan or from Japan. I learned a little Japanese, you know, it's rubbed off. I know Honda, I know Toyota. See, I'm good. I know the language. Yeah, Suzuki. I know the language. Kawasaki.
Yeah, Kawasaki.
Speaking of sake, I can go for a sake bomb right about now.
Oh, Big Ed's gotta go. His mod's yelling at him again. You have a great night, bro.
All right, thanks for popping in. Thank you for the bits. I'll catch you on your stream a little bit later.
I wonder Wonder if GStat
So
ever got the link.
let's see. He did not DM me back. I'm not seeing a Twitch message. So that Nintendo movie.
There it goes.
So that Nintendo movie, is there any release date on it?
No release date, no trailer, no nothing. So we don't know what we're getting. We have no
Okay.
idea what we're getting. It could be anything. It could be whatever. But I'm excited for it because they did well in the Mario movie. So I imagine that
They did
Zelda will be
extremely
good.
well in that movie.
Yeah.
Extremely well.
And to be honest, like I really thought it was gonna bomb because of Chris Pratt. I didn't think he'd be a good Mario, but he actually turned out pretty well.
So you want to introduce our guest?
Yeah, we could bring GStat in.
GStat has his own show on either Tuesday or Wednesday nights with scouts, and they talk everything from football to what's going on in the world, and everything. It's a really interesting show. It's very fantasy driven, fantasy football driven show. So if you're into that kind of stuff, even if you're not, check out his show. I just gave the shout out command for GStat, so give him a follow. Everybody, welcome into the show, GStat. What's up, GStat?
What's up?
Welcome in. Welcome in.
What's happening?
I needed to get like that applause soundbite ready or something with that intro. How was that intro? Did I nail it or what?
Oh yeah. I felt important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are. I mean, you got to deal with my cousins or shit. How was your show on, what was it, Tuesday? You guys did a show, right? Or was that Wednesday?
Yeah.
How'd it go? I did not watch it yet. How'd that all go?
No, it was cool. It was cool.
I'm gonna put a link to it.
We had like a little less interaction. Because I think when we did it on Thursday, there was a lot of people, I guess, he said that joined in that he didn't usually see. So I think we got some new followers on Thursday because we did it on a different day.
I've noticed when we switch times and days and stuff like that, that we have a different like interaction that we normally do.
Yeah, you have a different audience.
Oh yeah.
If you guys go to this YouTube link that I put in chats, that's their latest podcast from this week that Scout sent over. But yeah, I really like watching your show, and I like being able to mod the show and just kind of help you guys out because you guys help us out.
Oh yeah.
Are you still in last place in fantasy football?
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired.
I am, man. I got too many players injured. It's been a crazy year, but it's all right. I got a couple games to change that. So
what does the loser have to do?
I don't know. Go ahead.
GStat's alphabet starts with ACL because all his players are injured.
Oh. Damn.
Like,
did he just say that? Oh,
he did. Like the first week, I think it was 4 of my players went out with an ACL.
Shit. But what are you guys doing anything like loser has to wear a dress and walk downtown somewhere, or
I don't know, but we did not discuss that. So if somebody pops up and says I gotta, I'm not gonna come in last. But
it's a little late for that now.
I really want to see Dip. I really want to see Dip wear a wig. That would be amazing. So
that would be hilarious.
So who's in the fantasy that you guys got going on? You got Scout, you got Dip.
It's a couple of Scouts friends. I haven't met all of them.
Okay.
Some of them I only know from their like fantasy moniker. I don't even know their real name.
You know their team name, and that's it.
yeah, go to talk about it, like, yeah, you know America's best. Like what? Yeah, but it's cool.
So you are also a musician, or you make music and you do stuff like that on your spare time. Where could they find your stuff? How do they search your stuff? Like SoundCloud or anywhere?
I'm on all streaming platforms. Apple Music, Amazon.
Oh, you're on. Wow.
So
Yeah.
I can download. I could buy your music for 99 cents on Apple Music.
$9.99.
Oh, okay.
Get a special discount because we know you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I wish I could. You can't even
So,
change it up there.
are you on Spotify?
Yeah, I'm on Spotify. Spotify, Tidal.
Damn, you're on all of them. So Spotify, if you have a subscription, you could probably play it for free then, because it's part of it. What do I search to find you? GStat.
GStat. Yep.
See what we got.
So what type of music do you make? Hip hop, rap, country?
Hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried country. It didn't work for me.
You're just trying to pull the Darius Rucker vibes on him.
Yeah.
He tried to do that, rock me, baby, like a wagon wheel, and then he just fell off the wagon.
Yeah.
So work. I searched GStat here. Obviously, Podcast 95 is the first thing to come up.
You
so
can,
that's pretty cool.
My first little EP is called Live from the Bottom.
Live
the bottom of what?
From the bottom.
D8.
Live from the bottom.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yep, that's me.
That's freaking you. I know a famous person on Spotify.
There we go. How many downloads you got?
I haven't seen where I can see the actual downloads on there.
Oh, okay.
All I can
You
see
probably
is
have to like log in through a certain area or something.
Yeah, I can only see like the streams pretty much.
Is it weird hearing yourself?
It is, because I do not feel I sound like I sound. Like it's really weird hearing myself.
So did you actually go to a studio to record this music, or?
I did.
Okay.
So this was published, looks like January 6th of this year then, right?
So is this your first like mixtape album type deal?
Yeah, my very first one.
I'm going to share this link in our chat so you guys have it. Copy album. So I know we talked about a while ago about maybe possibly doing an intro song or something for our show.
Oh yeah.
You know, what I first got to ask James, what is your thought of that? And then I got to ask GStat, what is your thought about that? So James, what is your thought about like what direction could we go if we were to have a quote theme song for
I don't
our
know.
show? Neither do I.
I don't know. We
Neither
just
do
need
I.
a vibe. We need a vibe, and we need like an intro and all that. I feel like it's hard because like when we do our podcast, we don't do it like in the same room. Like, you know, majority of like people who do podcasts are like in the same room and they, you know, vibe together. We don't have
got like
that.
4
you
or
know
5 people and sitting at a table and whatnot.
Right. And when James, when you came to Chicago and we did the show from my living room, we had that vibe, but it's just more or less, you're right, the physical distance. But our show could probably use some more branding though.
Yeah.
With like a song. GStat, have you ever done anything with like a more upbeat, up tempo, almost like EDM, but not quite all the way EDM? You know what I mean? Like a pump up anthem, like a get people going anthem.
Trying to. That's like the one thing that I haven't done. So I'm actually looking for something to do something more upbeat.
Because that's kind of the direction that I would personally want to go. Because when we start our show, a lot of the times I'm looking for like pump up. It's Friday, you know what I mean? It's the day we all fuck around and
pump it up like a Joe Budden type shit.
Like a Joe Budden. Yeah. Actually, yeah. That's a good. So keep your ear out for anything that would be okay for our show. We definitely we definitely pay you too. I mean, it wouldn't be something that we'd ask you to do for free.
Sub show, welcome in, buddy.
YT Sub Show. We saw you earlier pop in. Thank you for popping in then, and thank you for popping in now.
Welcome in, welcome in.
We're talking with GStat from Podcast 95. You're doing some gaming or no, GStat?
I'm about to. Well, I play, but I've never streamed. So I'm working on getting some stuff so that I can start streaming and everything like you guys.
What's your game of choice?
I play Apex the most, but I used to play Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty since I think my favorite one was Black Ops 2. That's my favorite Call of Duty. The last Call of Duty I actually played and was into was World War II. I was playing that for a while. So my cousin, he was trying to Mello. He usually gets on our stream. He's been trying to get me back into Call of Duty and play Fortnite also.
Are you gonna get the new Call of Duty that just came out today?
I talked to my cousin about it earlier. I'm probably gonna get it.
Is the price still gonna be? Is the price still gonna be $69.99 or $59.99? Because that price has not changed. $70.
Yeah,
it's still not bad.
It's not.
I wouldn't get it.
With everything else being like, hey, download me.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
You can't even order a UFC fight for under $99 now.
So here's the issue. Well, this is kind of going to be a different topic. The problem that I have with Modern Warfare 3, there's no difference between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. They're using the exact same graphics, the exact same engine. Nothing's changed except the maps. I feel like this is a serious cash grab for Activision, and they're making money off people who are idiots who are going to buy this fucking game.
Kids that ask their parents for their credit card.
I will not buy Modern Warfare 3. I will not tolerate Activision behavior for what they did. They should have added these maps in for Modern Warfare 2, and they refused to do it, and I'm not buying the game. I'm actually going on strike, as you would say.
My God.
Because
you're boycotting them.
I am boycotting COD. I'm seriously boycotting them.
Go get your booty shorts and your tank top and go outside with a freaking sign. Boycott.
I get it.
Boycott Activision.
I remember back when 2K was first coming out, you could instead of buying the new game, you could download the new basketball players onto your game that you already got.
Yes.
I feel like instead 2K. Of making me pay $60 or $70, why don't you just say, hey, keep the same game, pay $20, and you can upload the new players.
That's the problem with sports games right now. Madden, 2K, and FIFA. Y'all are paying $60, $70, and all you
every single year. Every single year.
You're just getting a roster update. That's all you're getting.
I know that I mentioned earlier, hey, game prices have not changed in the last several years. But then again, you know how all these companies are making money is by subscription. So
definitely
Netflix, all of them, you know what I mean? All of the subscription, that's how they're making their money, because they're hoping you won't cancel. That's like the OG subscription, the video games. Because how many people every year go buy the same game again, like you just said, for a roster update?
It's like the last 2K that I got, it was the last 2K I bought was 2K13, I think. So I bought it, and so look, I'm playing the my player, and I'm not like everybody who goes and but you pay $70 for the game And then some people go and put $300 onto the game so they can buy their stats and stuff like that. So I'm doing it old-fashioned way. I'm sitting there grinding with a sucky player, trying to, make him better myself. And like
GStat's wearing the brown shirt and gray sweatpants, trying to level up.
Like for 2 years straight on the game. 2 years, I'm in sweatpants in the heat, hooping and everybody else is like, as soon as they get the game, they're rated 99. I'm like, yo. I'm not about 99. To sit.
They got rainbow hair, a mohawk. They got the Nikes on.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, ain't no way. And I mean, I guess you call me broke or whatever, but I'm not about to pay $300 just to.
I wouldn't say that you're broke for that. I would say you're
just for 1 year, because you spent
where the money should be spent.
Yeah, you spent 70 plus whatever, and then in 365 days, you're going to do the exact same thing again. And then in another 365 days, you're going to do the exact same thing again. It's like, nah. My son, he'd be like, hey, Dad, can you give me some V-Bucks so I can get a skin? No, you better do the little mission so you get that free skin at the end of, because that's all you're going to get. I'm one of those, I did these missions, so they gave me a little alien skin. Bet I'm gonna wear the alien skin.
Short stuff. Thank you for the bits. Happy Friday.
Thank you, short stuff. So I will say, I agree with you, GStat. Back in the PS2 days, when you bought a game, you got the complete game.
Yeah.
Nowadays, when you buy the game,
There's like 5 deluxe versions.
Yeah,
Right.
there's 5 deluxe versions.
Yeah.
You pay the $60, and then you got to pay another $20 to get the DLC, and then you got to pay another $20 to get the extra this and extra that. Dude, what the fuck? Back in the day when we paid fucking $60, you got the complete game.
Yeah, if there was any extra characters, you did shit to unlock them. You didn't have to pay. You got to play like 500 games to unlock such and such character, or you know what I'm saying? I ain't have to go in my pocket. I ain't had to do nothing in my pocket.
Thank you, short stuff, for the 100 bits on my page. Appreciate it.
I do think it's bullshit that every year a new 2K comes out, you pay the $60 for the 2K, and then you got to pay like $200 to make your character level 99, which is crazy. And people are doing this every year, and I feel like there's not a huge upgrade from year to year, except they may make a little couple changes with my career. They may make a little couple changes with my team, but it's not significant enough to justify the $60.
They upgrade the graphics, they update crap like that.
But really, the graphics really don't change. The graphics may change like every 2 years.
It hasn't changed much in the last 5 years. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it hasn't really changed much. And the thing that pisses me off with COD, and I feel like they're losing momentum, is they need to take a break. They're trying to release a COD every year, and that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
They're getting greedy. Quit trying to release a COD every year and focus on what you could do to make the COD better. Fortnite's been the same since the beginning. They just do updates and they make fat stats.
What's up, Scoober?
What's up, Scoober? Instead of trying to make a new game, upgrade their battle pass and just be okay with that and quit trying to make a new game every year.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like they brought out Modern Warfare 2 too quickly. They brought out Modern Warfare 3 too quickly. Like, they should have focused more time on developing instead of trying to release it.
King Gunther, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream?
I feel like because y'all were just talking about GTA, like they've been advertising GTA 6 for at least 4 years. I know of. Like they've been talking about, oh, it's coming. And the thing about GTA is like it. Well, I mean, it don't get old. It don't get old if you like once you start playing it and you
Thanks for
actually get
rating.
online. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get old because you can either go in there and just do reckless, countless, just like dumb stuff, or you can go up there and actually do the story mode. So it doesn't really get old. I guess that's why people can stay on there because I had GTA 5. I had it when not when it first came out. I think it was like year 2. I had got it, and I got off of it for a while, and then my cousin started talking about GTA. So I was like, well, which one is it? Because I ain't been on there a while. It was it's still GTA 5. And it's been like 5 years. I'm like, oh,
10. Wasn't it 10? You said, James?
10.
Well, no,
yeah,
I'm
it
talking
came
about
out in 2013.
Yeah.
When I jumped back on it, it was like a 5-year span from when I played. So I was like, oh, and then that's when I actually saw them advertising like 6, and like fan videos are like a thing now. Like it won't even be from Rockstar; it'll be from somebody who just loves GTA.
That's what we just were talking about because I was trying to find a trailer and I've been like all day today. I knew it was coming out. I was trying to find a trailer and it was all just like fan videos, like you said.
And if you play GTA 5, you can tell immediately. It's like, okay, that's a scene from like the second part of the story mode. Like I saw that already. That can't be GTA 6. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For me, I wouldn't know. I don't play the game, so
yeah, I've seen about 4 different fan art trailers, and it's all stuff from the story mode. Everything is from story mode.
What's crazy is they've dumped over $1 billion developing this game. I'm curious if it's going to be that good that they've dumped all this money into this game.
So I can say GTA really has changed each time they come out with one.
I agree. Yes.
Every 10 years.
It has
every 10 years.
It should. Think 10 years, it definitely should. But like each one, if you like when you go even from like the main character, like the story mode, what's going on.
If you go from 4 to 5, there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, James, that some of these game companies should take a year off and get their shit together. Do you think waiting 10 years is too long?
Yes. Okay. Well, it also depends on the franchise.
GTA is one of those games like Call of Duty. As long as they continue to make them, people are going to buy them up. In its defense, it always had enough content to hold people through.
Yeah, like I said, I can get on there. I can literally be like, "Hey, James, let's get on GTA. Let's go rob a bank." And the excitement of just excitement of just getting up there and robbing a bank. It's like, oh, I died. Let's go do it again. Let's do it a different way.
Let's go try again. Let's go try again.
Is GStat? Is it because I'm white? Do I look like I rob banks?
Listen, look.
Hey! I gotta stop both you guys. I gotta stop both you guys. Last week, I went to a restaurant right next to a Chase Bank, and it got robbed by a 70-year-old white guy. And the guy he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
I bet you they was like, "Excuse me." Excuse me. You want what?
Yo, he probably tried robbing that guy he probably tried using his cane to rob that fucking bank teller.
I'm telling you, man. You know how they had the walkers that's got the little beads in it. Go. He probably had the top handle in his shirt. He had the top handle right there. Give me all your money. Sir, where is your caregiver?
Where's your caregiver?
Where is your caregiver? But
gone.
So with the whole every year thing, I really think it depends on the franchise. I really think GTA is doing the right thing. I think 10 years is a little bit too long, but like King Gunther says, people are gullible enough to buy every year the game, kind of like 2K, kind of like Madden. People are gullible and they want the next best thing. So they keep blowing the money, they keep spending the money. And that's why I am, I guess, protesting or whatever you want to call it. That's why I'm not buying Modern Warfare 3. I wasn't going to buy Modern Warfare 2, but everybody kept telling me they would get on and play it, and then I bought it. Nobody played it. But
I hate that.
Yeah, I refuse to buy Modern Warfare 3 to prove a point that they should have everything that they did in Modern Warfare 3, they should have did in Modern Warfare 2, and they refused to do it. So I'm putting Activision in their place.
Especially if there's enough hype around it. You know how sheeple can be. Sheeple. I love that term.
I agree,
Gunther. Yeah, that's dope.
I agree.
You should have put the quotations
sheeple.
on
it. Yeah.
Sheeple.
Wait, did we all just do that? We all just did it?
Yeah, we did. Put the quotations up there. But yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, when the whole Black Ops series came out, those weren't every year, were they?
So I think what they did if I remember correctly, they did Modern Warfare, then they did Black Ops, then they did Modern Warfare 2, then they did Black Ops, and you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think the franchise, it was every year they released a Call of Duty.
Okay. I must have not known about the Modern Warfare in between, because I was playing Black Ops 2, and then it was like 2 or 3 years went by, and then Black Ops 3 came out.
What's up, Blitzen?
What's up, Blitzen?
I've actually have a topic for both you guys and mostly Blitzen. This is like perfect timing that he came in the room. James and I were talking about this earlier today with Scout. Year-round school.
I did it.
You did it. You did it.
I did it. I did year-round school. In middle school, I was year-round school. Yep.
So
I'm gonna play this quick video and then we can get to GStat, because I have so many questions to ask GStat now that I know that he did it. So this somewhere I can't remember wants to institutionalize it. So here you go.
Year-round schooling in Philadelphia is once again back in the spotlight. The controversial idea was one of the campaign platforms of Democratic mayoral candidate Sherelle Parker. And now that she's won the Democratic primary, well, others are taking a hard look at that possibility, including the superintendent of Philadelphia schools. Action News reporter John Paul is following the story tonight and is live at school district headquarters in Spring Garden. John.
Yeah, Rick, education was a big topic in the campaign for mayor. And as you mentioned, Sherelle Parker's platform included longer school days and year-round schooling. Well, now we've confirmed the superintendent will talk about a pilot program next week. With Sherelle Parker likely to take over the second floor of City Hall after the November election, one of her platforms is gaining momentum: year-round schooling. She touted that idea on the campaign trail, and now we've learned that Superintendent Tony Watlington will outline a pilot program in his 5-year strategic plan for schools.
When people hear year-round education, they believe that kids will attend 300 plus days of school, and that's just not the case.
Today, we talked to David Hornak, the executive director of the National Association for Year-Round Education. He says the idea works, and teachers have to spend less time playing catch-up because kids aren't out of school for long periods of time.
The most widely researched model is a 45-15, 45 consecutive school days, which is 9 weeks, with 15 days off, which is 3 weeks.
But that could be a tough sell for some parents and students who like the idea of a long summer break.
I don't like it. I like the way it is now. Sometimes change isn't always good.
Between asbestos and lack of air conditioning, I don't think that is healthy or safe for the children to be in school all around because they can't accommodate them.
But others agree with the idea. They want kids to have more time in the classroom, especially after the learning loss from the pandemic.
They need more structure. They don't need a lot of time off, because they fall behind sometime when they're off.
Now, at this point, Parker has not outlined any exact details of her plan, and no matter what happens, it would take quite some time to implement. We're outside of school district headquarters. John Paul, Channel 6 Action News. Shari?
Yeah, something to talk about for sure. John, thank you.
Thank you, John. All right, I have up there a poll. Should schools go year round? Yes or no? Have it on both channels. Looks like we're getting votes in. I want to know the benefits of it going year round from GStat.
So before you get started, Buddy's ears was crazy. Like, hey, what was it, Tony Hornacek? What was his bro? God, he has to be the nosiest person in the world. Ain't no way he can't hear people conversations across the street. Like that is crazy. Like his shits was here with it. Like, God,
oh my God.
But nah, I liked it and I didn't like it. Being a parent, I guess I have to say, like, it's cool. I mean, well, it's not cool. It's good to have your kids, like, I guess, being easily refreshed because it's not a long summer. But I don't like the fact that they said longer days because we had shorter days. We had shorter days, and then we had the break because it was like year long. So you talking longer days? They already go from what 7 to 3. What you just gonna have them in 7 to 5? All right, like how's that going to work? And
be exhausting. You have to give them dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I'm telling you, and you got to think about a lot of kids
and homework on top of it too.
Exactly. A lot of kids' attention spans are like they're only going to be there for the first like 20 minutes of class, especially knowing that the day is longer. Like going in, like just imagine going to work and they're like, "Oh, I know y'all work 8 hours, but I need y'all for 12 hours this week." Oh, excuse me? Like, no.
So a normal week for me. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will say, when I was in it, of course, I had friends that were in other schools. My middle school is the only one doing year round. And then my friends that I had in other schools, they would still be in school. So when I was out and able to do stuff, they weren't. So it was kind of like I gotta wait till they got like a holiday or my couple weeks in between the summer where I'm out to.
How many weeks did they give in the summer?
So you would have the first 2 weeks of summer and then the last week.
Okay. Nice. That sounded clean. It sounded wonderful.
So you got like bits and pieces, and then right there when everybody else is enrolling into school, you're chilling at home. Like,
yeah. But as far as like going year round, did it feel like jail in the summertime? Did it feel like you were being forced there?
It did. Yeah.
And another question is, are you better off? Were you better off? Not are you? Were you better off going year round? Like, were you ahead of your other friends that went to the other school academically? Do you feel like you're smarter than that? You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
I don't think.
Back then, think about back then, not now.
Well, okay, so I don't think it was any different for me. It was kind of like school was like for me, go to school, do what you're supposed to, go home. Like it wasn't anything out of the norm just because I was what did he say?
He said where he's from, elementary school started from 8 a.m. to 2 to 3 p.m. Middle school started 9, ends at 3:40. Longer days of school would suck ass.
When I was in middle school, I remember getting on the bus at 6:45.
Yeah.
Getting
crack
on the
ass
bus
at dawn.
At 6:45. I think classes started like 7:15, if I'm not mistaken, and we got
7:20.
out. I think
7:20 for me.
I think we got out. The bell rung at 2:30, and you had to wait about 15 to 20 minutes for all the buses to line up. So you really didn't get out of school until like 3 o'clock, 3:15, somewhere around there. So yes, if I had to go to school from 6:45 to 4 o'clock, that would like suck. It would suck.
Plus homework on top of it.
So I guess I'm going to give my opinion on the school year round. In my opinion, I think school should be year round. But hear me out. So I think like the function of going to school every day is kind of like having a job every day.
Yeah.
I think it should be between 7 and 3 or 8 to 4, whatever, sounds reasonable. You go to school for 8 hours. You have a week off for Thanksgiving. You have a week off for Christmas. You have a week off for spring break, and you have a couple weeks off for summer, but you go year round. But here's the caveat: no homework.
Did you have homework, GStat?
What? Yes, man. Oh, Jesus Christ!
You're like, what kind of question is that?
I feel like homework. I feel like homework. I feel like homework is stupid. Why? Like
I would say homework now, like kids. I don't think they understand what homework is. Like
homework
now,
is stupid.
Everything now is like,
school's
you start
boring.
in class, you start the homework in class, and then you finish it at home. So if I had that option, I would never have homework because I'm getting my shit done while I'm here. Like I'm getting it done while I'm here. They was like, nah. And the crazy thing is, I'd have a couple classes where the teacher would be like, okay, so I'm just letting y'all know this section that we're doing right here, this is going to be homework. So we're going to read through everything. I'm going to give you some examples. She told us exactly what we was doing for homework, and we're sitting there reading around it. And then when we got home, that's what we had to do. Now they do homework. They start homework at school,
right?
And then they have to fit. Like you don't finish it in the allotted time in school, then you finish it at home.
I just don't think homework. I don't think there should be homework, man. Like when I work at my job, I don't bring work with me home. You know what I mean? I don't do work at home. You know what I mean?
You do what Tuishkashi does. He does the homework in class, and then when he gets home, he has time to hang out, with his friends and play video games.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like school is kind of prepping you for when you're an adult. You get up in the mornings, you go to school, just like as an adult, you get up in the mornings, you go to work, you work your little 8 hours, and then you come home and chill. And I feel like that's the way for both school and work. And I feel like they should make school kind of like work, during the summer.
Chad says that everyone knows that school is boring. No one cares about school. A kid got a concussion at recess. He does. Dude, somebody's in the background snoring.
Snoring,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
who's snoring?
I gotta stop for a second.
Are you snoring, GStat?
I hope that's your dog. I hope it's your dog.
Yeah.
It is a dog. Hey,
Yo, your dog is cutting down a fucking tree, bro. Your dog is cutting down a fucking tree. God damn. Your dog needs to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But school a year round, James Hollebeck, no thank you. It's the worst idea at no kind. So our polls just ended and we are split between us. My chat says that it should not be year round, and your chat says yes, it should be year round.
I would be like, for real, if I went back in time and I was a fucking kid,
Hold on.
if there was no homework, I would be so down for school year round.
Scuba voted yes. I voted yes because of the homework. Because of the homework.
If there's no homework, I'd be down because
But
that's
now what GStat said that he had homework.
Yeah, he had homework. That sucks. But
So
if
that
I
I might
had,
want to change my vote.
if here's the caveat, and I'll say it again. I will go to school year round if there's no homework. I get 1 week off on Thanksgiving break, 1 week off during Christmas, 1 week off during spring break, and 2 weeks off during the summer. I'd be okay with that. That's like what? 5 weeks off throughout the year.
I gotta stretch, by the way. Chad
Okay.
is telling us that we should stretch.
Thanks, Chad. Yeah, you get 5 weeks off during the year. I'd be okay with that. No, I hated school. I'm a high school dropout, to be honest with you. I'm a high school dropout. I dropped out of high school, got my GED. I hated school because I didn't like doing homework. I didn't study. I didn't take tests. I was a fuck up in high school. Trust me, I was. But I got my high school diploma through the Maryland State Education Department. But I hated school. I really did. I fucking hated it. I hated doing homework. I knew I wasn't going to go to college. But if I went and did school all over again.
Dude. Read this comment from Twitch Gashi. Hated school, but went year round. You literally just said you hated school, but you also said I want it year round.
But he gave it with a basis. Like he gave it like
I gave you a
tweaks.
reason.
He tweaked
because
it.
of homework.
Because of homework. Because of homework.
Yeah.
If I didn't have homework, I wouldn't have mind school. School would have been fine. Because I feel like there's no separation from school and home. Because I feel like I went to school for 8 hours. I came home and guess what I was doing? Exactly. I was doing
Homework for
fucking
another
schoolwork.
2.
Yeah, I was doing homework for another 2 hours. There was no separation.
I got lucky, and I have 2 extremely smart sisters that could help me with my homework.
Yeah, well, my brother's a fucking idiot, and I was the one that had to do my fucking own homework.
Yeah, it was. I didn't hate school. I hated testing. That was like my worst part.
Yeah.
I could do homework. I could do the projects. It was the testing part that was like, okay, I know I just did this homework. Why the fuck is this shit so difficult for me to do right now? Like that.
Oh, dude,
that was
getting another raid. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out
Pat
to y'all for
God.
the raid.
Second raid of the night. Thank you very much, Pat God. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Shout out to everybody coming in with raids. Thank you.
Thanks for the follow too, Pat God.
Yeah, thank you. We are talking about
what seems to be the officer
should schools be year round. GStat actually went to the school that was year round, so we're just discussing that. So Raiders, let us know what you think about school
and
being
they're
year-round.
still year round. My middle school is still year round.
They still are.
They're still year round. Yeah.
Like I said, there's going to be caveats to the year-round school.
I think there'll be less crime if they were.
I also think it would help parents out, especially kids that are like 4th grade and all the way down to kindergarten. Like, there's some days that your parents have to go to work and your kids are out of school. They have to figure out who's watching your kid and stuff. You know what I mean?
This is a very common comment that I've gotten all night on this subject of I hate school.
I think I ain't gonna cap. I hated school.
I hate Chad. You got Pack, Chad.
I
hated school too.
I played sports year round, so I was kind of.
What seems to be the officer problem?
I had something to take my mind off of actual school, so it wasn't like a hate for school. It was just like when, hey y'all, we got a pop quiz. God damn it! But like, didn't we just have a pop quiz yesterday? Why we got a pop quiz every day? Like that was my disdain for it. Like it's like but the way school is now, even the fact that they can take laptops and shit and
the biggest thing is the ear pods or ear whatever ear pods.
Yeah, I went to a meeting for my son's school, and they were like, yeah, they give them 30 minutes to do their homework, and they understand that some kids do work better if they listen to music, so they can listen to music while they're doing their homework. And I'm like, yo, I couldn't even bring
No, hell no.
Imagine being in middle school and popping out a Walkman to do your homework. Like, come on. Like, if I could do that, I probably like the school would be a lot more likable, honestly. But they I feel like they've gotten soft.
I remember a kid in my class brought his dad's beeper with him into school. So that says our age right there. Brought his dad's beeper into school and he got suspended or whatever it was.
For a beeper?
For a beeper. Yeah.
I got in trouble for playing Snake on the little block Nokia phone.
On the Nokia phones.
Yes,
Shit.
I got in trouble for playing Snake. Yes, I did.
Everybody complains. Everybody complains about their phone breaking, but those Nokia phones could go through fucking hell and back and still work.
Twitch Gashi says that how about that new math and shit? It's so dumb. What's the new
So-
math you're talking about?
They've got they're teaching kids to do math in a weird way, and they want them to learn it that way. I told my son a way that he could do his work and everything. So when he went and he had to show his work when he was doing a test,
Right.
the teacher told him that he was wrong, and I was like, "You got the right answer, right?" Yes, he got the right answer. He got the complete right answer, but it's like if your job
because
says,
he came
"Hey,
up with that answer a different way.
yes,
He got it
If
wrong.
you go to work and they say, before you mop this floor, I want you to disinfect it and then throw the water on it and then mop it. If you wet the floor first and then put the disinfectant on there, you're wrong. Even though you're still going to clean the damn floor, regardless, they want you to learn it a certain way, write it out a certain way, and that's that. Like literally, that's that.
That's
they want you
crazy.
to do it exactly. And
So
they will fail you for that.
I don't know if you remember back in the day that our teachers would say, "You're not going to have a calculator in your pocket, while you're in line at Starbucks to tip them, or wherever you were." I don't know. Starbucks probably wasn't even a thing back then, but now freaking we've all got phones, and we do have a calculator in our pocket. Yes, I see that,
Literally.
James. I'm ignoring
Hydrate.
you.
Literally,
I'm ignoring you. Cheers.
Hydrate. Cheers.
It's also shot time too, so cheers.
Literally got a calculator in your pocket. Yeah, calculator on most laptops.
Yeah, that was the line when me and Jimbo was in school. They seriously thought that
They
we weren't gonna
hammered
walk
that
around with calculators.
into us.
Yes.
They hammered that into us. You're not going to have a
But yet-
calculator in the real world.
But yet we
That was-
fucking walk around with a calculator right next to our
Every day.
balls every day.
Every day.
Every day, bro.
Our balls are doing better math than our brains.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they used to, when we were doing those Scantron tests with the A, B, C, and D, and
Do they
using
still
our
do
number
those?
2 pencil. I doubt it. I don't know, but back when we had to use a number 2 pencil, they were like, "You're not going to use a calculator. You're not going to have a calculator." Right? We got a calculator.
Ball
Like
math.
my son's
That's
test
what we're calling
literally,
it, ball math.
he'll have like 6 math questions, and each question will be in a box. The box is like that question in the bottom of the corner. They want you to write in the little box how you got your shit and how you answer. Like,
Were they
it's-
using that? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Yeah.
How do I remember that shit, bro?
I want to know if they still do that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. How do I
How the
remember
hell do
shit
you
like
remember that?
I love math. That's
That was my best. Well, science was my favorite.
I hated science.
I love science. I
Science
love
is
to
my
blow crap up.
I hated science. The only science I liked was Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Silence guy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he's really quiet.
Bill.
I got put out of my science class one day because I'm allergic to seafood, and we had they had the what do they call it? When
Crab.
You cut the shit off.
Disinfect or dissect.
Dissect.
We had to dissect the squid, and I told the teacher, I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm allergic to seafood. I can't do this.
Well,
They're like, no,
put it on your hands and then you wipe your eyes or something with it.
Bro, it's like it's mainly it was like from eating or touch, but then it got worse. Like when I was little, it was like I had to touch it or eat it. As I got older, if I'm standing in the kitchen and you're frying fish, I'd like my throat.
Really?
My eyes start
really.
itching. Yeah, like even now, like if I smell fish cooking, it's like, oh shit.
I gotta do it, guys. I gotta
let
do
me
it.
run to let me run to
I gotta do it.
Get some Benadryl. Oh yeah, he's the go.
Bill.
How hyped we used to get. Science.
What's crazy is when you think about that, it was a bunch of grown men screaming that. It was a bunch of grown men screaming Bill. Yeah, it wasn't even kids. It was a bunch of grown men screaming that.
Yo, that TV was on the fucking cart, dude. It was on the cart and it was strapped down on that fucking cart, that tube TV and everything, dude.
When that thing rolled in, oh man.
You knew you were dude, you could either take a nap
Nap
during
time.
that
I was about to
class.
say that. Nap
You
time.
could take a nap
I was interested
or you were
in it.
entertained.
I was-
it was either
I was
those two
interested.
things. Interested or you were taking a nap.
No, when they brought the little projector, when you put like little blocks on the projector in math, they had the little and it was shut. That was nap time. I was out like a light. Overhead projector. Yeah. Out like a light. I was gone. Soon flick. I was like, oh, you already know what time it is.
Chad said, I think they bring drinks to wrestle like steroids.
What?
He said
I don't get it.
He said something about. I think he said he wrestled in high school. A little while ways back.
So the wrestling team is in the back just getting drunk.
Yeah.
He said they use steroids.
Oh, real wrestler like WWE, yeah.
Yeah.
I just said real wrestlers like WWE. What the hell is this world coming to?
I don't know. Twitch Kashi says Bill Nye the Science Guy is such a classic.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's
Yeah,
go.
you're younger
Him and Miss Frizzle.
Oh, yeah. Yo.
Yeah, the Magic School Bus. The Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what they need to make a movie about. They can make so many movies with that.
They redid the Magic School Bus on Netflix.
Did they? Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
it wasn't
did.
with Miss Frizzle. It was with some other cat.
Oh, there's no video on this one.
They redid it. Chad goes, who's better, John Cena or The Rock?
It depends when you're
The
talking
Rock.
about Prime Rock. If you're talking about like Prime Rock, John Cena ain't got no chance.
So
I support The
you
Rock.
can't
so I'm
even
gonna go with
see
The
you
Rock.
can't even see John Cena. Where is he? I haven't seen him in years.
He's been acting.
Yeah.
That's the
I
joke.
support
That's
The
the
Rock.
I
joke.
know.
You can't
Look,
see
I
him.
know. I still got it. But I.
The Rock.
So I'm more of Rock. If you're going to compare the two, I liked his showmanship a lot better.
Oh yeah.
If
I
you're
like
going
his-
between those two,
I like The Rock's clothing line. What can I say?
Cena wrestled last week, I guess. I haven't watched WWE in probably since it was WWF.
Yeah.
Like
You
the,
had
the
like
last
Booker,
time I
Booker
actually,
T.
I haven't watched wrestling since The Undertaker wrestled.
the last I'd say I actually like was when I was watching it was like right before Eddie Guerrero died. That's
Okay.
when I was like,
I
That's the
watched
last time
wrestling.
I was like watching it. It's like, oh, I get home, I know it's coming on at 6:30.
Yo,
So,
I
Right.
watched.
Oh,
I
right.
watched wrestling when we got out of school and TRL was coming on.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's back when I watched wrestling.
Yeah.
There's an ad
Yeah.
break coming to my channel. If you guys don't want to see ads, subscribe or head over to James Hollenbeck, twitch.tv/James Hollenbeck. You just bounce between the two channels so you don't see ads.
The Hardy brothers were from North Carolina, and so I got to learn about them a whole lot. So
I got a fun one for you. My stepdad went to school with Lanny Poufo and his brother. What's his name? He died. What's his name? He's in the WCW, WWF. Randy Savage, or not?
Randy.
Is it Randy Savage? Randy. God damn. Why am I drawing a blank here?
I think that's the only Randy I know in wrestling. Randy Savage.
Is Randy Savage?
I think it is. Oh yeah, Randy Savage. So Randy Savage and Lanny Poufo went to school with my stepdad. Lanny Poufo is my stepdad's age, and we ended up going to a wrestling show that Lanny Poufo was at. And I was telling my stepdad I was going to the show. He goes, walk up to him and tell him I said hi. He'll remember me. I'm like, get out of here. So I waited in this long meet and greet line, and I get to the front and I go, hey, my stepdad, blah, 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 says hi. He's like, what? Give me his phone number. And next thing you know, like 2 hours later, I get a picture from them. They're at a bar getting drunk. I was like, dude, that's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Lanny is Randy's younger brother. That's right.
Okay.
Cena did not retire, at least not yet. How much can his body endure, though?
I was really disappointed in his movies, by the way, because he tried to break out and do movies kind of like The Rock did, but he wasn't very successful at movies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in some
Mop
movies he tries a little like too hard. It's not like just flowing. It ain't just like
he's not a good. Some people are just not good at certain things. You know what I mean? Like some people could do one thing and try to cross over to another thing, and they just can't make it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also want to know if The Rock and Vin Diesel are brothers in real life.
No.
Okay, because they could pass that off as brothers pretty good. No.
No.
No. He's like, no.
Next topic.
Next topic. I want to talk about the IRS. I guess they're doing a little bit of adjustments on their 2024 tax brackets.
Oh, great.
I haven't seen this yet.
Okay.
I haven't seen this yet. It's 33 seconds long, so it's not long at all. So let's see what they're going to say.
The IRS has introduced higher federal income tax brackets and standard deductions for 2024 to account for inflation. Tax brackets have been adjusted 5.4%. That's down from last year's historically large adjustment of 7%. Federal income brackets show how much you will owe on each portion of your taxable income. The IRS also increased the standard deduction for married couples filing jointly and single filers. These changes will apply for tax returns filed in 2025. We have a full breakdown of the changes on our website, WHAS11.com.
I feel like it should be increased more than what they increased it to, by the way.
So I really don't even understand that. And GStat probably won't either, since his son can't do math.
I can explain it to you. Because
Please explain
it. From H&R Block.
Explain it.
So basically, the standard deduction is your taxable income. They lower your taxable income to where you're paying less taxes on your regular income. they increased the standard deduction to where you're paying less taxes. But the problem is most people got a huge raise because of inflation. So you're really not going to get a lower taxable income because you got that huge raise because of inflation.
Let's say just talking round numbers is, I was making 40,000 a year and now I'm making 50,000 a year because of that raise. Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean as far as 2024's tax adjustment from now, 2023?
You're
Like
still going to pay more taxes because the taxable standard deduction didn't increase much as it should.
Okay.
I just want to know how they take about $12,000 from me, and when tax time comes around, I only get $2,000. Has always been my question.
One thing I will say that people are brainwashed by: when you work overtime, people say that it's not worth it working overtime, and that is a huge lie.
Yeah.
They say, oh, they take out more taxes than you do actually working. That's not true. You're robbing yourself if you don't work that overtime.
Right. Hey, I'll take the overtime whenever I can get it.
Chad said Jimbo thinking that Vin and Dwayne is
I read
bald
that.
and looks
I read
like
that.
Okay.
I make one comment about that shit.
They're bald and intimidating, so they got to be brothers.
So do I look
intimidating?
Like,
he says.
Do I look like Vin Diesel and Dwayne because I'm bald?
Oh boy, yes.
Okay.
Stone Cold.
Yes.
All right, and I love beer. Not really, not beer. Whatever this is.
Stone
Vodka.
Cold.
No, you're white. Are you discriminating against me?
Me?
No.
Oh, the comments.
Chad, how
says I'm white.
dare you?
How dare you, Chad?
How dare you?
How dare you, Chad?
You know what?
You know what? How dare
you?
You know what, James? Here's what you got to do on his candy ass, okay? Just walk out to this music, go over to Chad, and be like, "What did you just say? Say it to my face."
It doesn't matter what you
say.
By the way, can I just say Stone Cold has the best theme song out of any wrestler ever. Just the glass breaking in the beginning.
I like Undertaker, man.
I was just about to say Undertaker. Yeah.
We're already getting a copyright strike for this episode, so I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. We're killing it, man. We're killing it. Undertaker's the GOAT, bro. There ain't no better wrestler than The Undertaker, and I will argue with you guys 3 ways to Friday. There is no way.
You're right. Okay, Yeah, all right. Back in the day, this will come on. You're like, shit's about to go down.
Fucking
shit's
Undertaker.
about to go down.
Yeah, what is it? Hell in the Cell?
Yeah.
Yo, y'all ain't fucking with Undertaker, bro. In his prime, he was the GOAT.
Oh yeah. Undertaker. I remember on 64, the was it WCW? I can't remember.
No,
but,
Undertaker was
when you did the tag
WWF.
team with Undertaker and Kane.
Yes.
The tag team, Undertaker and Kane. Jesus Christ, man.
They were killing it. James, who ended? I don't know, bro. I quit watching wrestling years ago, Chad, to be honest with you.
What the Rock is cooking.
This is the new version.
That's right. That's right.
So
Gunther says
the new version.
Taker was loyal to the brand, and everyone in that locker room respected him to the fullest.
Yeah.
Facts. Jimbo, you want to read those fortune cookies?
Yeah, let's do fortune cookies. If you guys haven't redeemed any fortune cookies, go to the channel points, hit fortune cookies. I'll read them right now. Oh wow, we got a lot of them. We had a busy
Good.
show tonight. We had a
Good.
busy show.
Good.
Hold
up. All right.
Turn my green screen thingy off. That way I can show them.
You're-
This one's for me. By the way, I had Panda Express today, and I wasn't that impressed.
You had
with
Chinese food too?
I did.
I had
did.
Chinese food. Oh, hold up before
I
you
don't
read
remember my fortune, like from the
It's all
actual
right.
place.
It's all right. So, I don't like Panda Express either. I
don't.
ate at my local chain.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well, my local chain got you sick last time, so I decided not to go there again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind. So
I can't eat Panda Express either. It's I don't
Panda
know.
Express to me is overrated.
It's
so overrated, bro. I don't know what the hype is.
And it was busy in there too.
It's always
had-
busy at Panda Express.
And it's a brand new location, like they just built.
Did you get the orange chicken?
I did.
Okay. That's probably their best thing there, but it's still overrated.
Yeah, I can't eat Chinese food unless it got wok in the title. If it doesn't have wok in the title,
that wok better be dirty too. That wok better be like well seasoned dirty.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Dong Hoi.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
ready.
ready.
This for me, since I was just testing it earlier. Instead of worrying about agonizing, move on or move ahead constructively.
And eat orange chicken.
I'm gonna do Chad's right now because it's right here. One of the best ways to persuade others is with your ears by listening to them. By the way, yes, persuade is a big word. I had to sound it out. Fuck school.
You can't math very well.
I can't math very well. James, if you know hold on, I gotta put that back on for a minute. James, if you wish to know the mind of a man, listen to his words. Also you, James, on the other channel. Life is too short to waste time hating anyone. I like that one.
I need to quit hating people, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that one so far.
I hate you, Jimbo.
YT Sub Show. You are often asked if it is in yet. Oh, what the fuck?
Yo!
Huh? Wait, what?
Yo, that's the best one. Yo, that's the best one.
Is YT in here? Is he?
I have a big cock.
I just clipped that.
Yo, that is the best one. Read it again.
All right. YT Sub Show. You are often asked if it is in yet.
I have a big cock.
Scoober McGruber. Good things take time. Age like fine wine.
There it is.
Big Ed Smith, thank you for the bits. Big Ed, thank you.
Shout out to
So
you,
I never
Big Ed.
understood. I never understood the numbers on the fortunes. What are the numbers?
They are lotto numbers, I believe. I could be wrong.
Chad said, Jimbo, kick him off the show. James said he hated you, Jimbo Sauce.
Oh, yeah. You want me to kick him off? Later, James. All right. So now this is the GStat and Jimbo show.
You can't.
I
kick
have
me
that
off,
power.
I'm
I have
family.
that power.
We're family. I'm James. I can't be kicked off the Jimbo and James
I
show.
can find my dad and your dad are both named James as well. So I think I can find an easy replacement.
My dad would be a horrible replacement.
We'd get viewers.
Yeah, that's true.
That
Moving
number right
on.
up here. would probably
That-
climb to like
It'd
40,000.
probably triple. It'd probably triple.
It would triple to 5. That's what it would
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Big Ed Smith, who's currently live right now, DJing. Try? No. Do or do not? There is no try. That was like poetic.
The great. I could hear a Chinese man saying that. I could hear that.
All right, let's
Try?
no. Since I ate it for lunch, hold on. A try? A no. Wait, okay, that was like Russian. Never mind. I'm not. Pack God. Hope brings about a better future. If you guys want a fortune cookie, go in our channel points. You can do one before we end the show. Twitch Kashi, my buddy from Miami. It takes 10 times as many muscles to frown as it does to smile. Oh, I like that one too.
Story. True story.
I do like this one too.
King Gunter said that sounds more like Yoda. It does. To try? No. It does. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. I'm going to have to edit that out and crop it out and delete it and shit.
Try not, Jimbo.
So
Slice.
I like 2 of them. I might actually do 2 of them this show.
Okay.
Is Sub Show in our Discord?
I don't think so.
Sub Show, if you're watching, and anybody else want to join our Discord, can you press the link button? There you go. Why isn't it working?
I typed Discord.
There
wrong.
it goes. Discord. You say it like you spelled it like you say it.
Yeah, maybe.
I like the Sub Show. You are often asked if you're in yet. I like that one. I think that's the clear
that was
winner.
amazing.
That's the clear
that
winner.
That was amazing. That is
Yeah, but-
amazing. That was the best one, dude. That's
But
probably the
number
best one
2.
of the year.
Yeah, that one's the best one of the year. And number 2 for this stream would be Twitch Gashi's. It takes 10 times as many muscles to frown as it does to smile. I like that one too.
That's actually a true fact.
So these are the 2 that I'm going to be posting in the Discord under mental health. So guys, don't get discouraged when somebody says, "Are you in yet?" Because it's Sub Show's fortune.
I have a big cock.
Oh God. What else do we have? I'm not even going to cover any of the other topics I have. They don't.
Yeah,
They're bad. They're bad topics.
I didn't even, I wanted to cover the GOP debate and the government shutdown, but I feel like the school situation and video games kind of kept us loaded this stream.
Hey, what's going
This will
on?
be another government shutdown.
So Chad actually requested that we raid Tyler Mop, who comes into our stream pretty much every Friday, and I actually have it set up to raid, and he's currently playing Fortnite, and his title of his stream is Fortnite Stream and Shout Out to the Jimbo and James Show. That's his title of his stream.
Yeah, that is for real.
Yeah. I'll show the screen real quick.
Okay.
So Fortnite Stream, Shout Out to the Jimbo and James Show.
Nice.
So I think it's only fitting that we raid over to him.
Yeah, because he's shouting out the Jimbo and James Show.
Yeah, he's been coming in and out of our chats and stuff like that, and he plays wrestling and stuff too. So he's a good guy.
Balfour says it's Barry. By the way, I changed my name.
Oh, what's up, Barry? Welcome in. I'm not going to remember that, by the way. You're going to have to remind me. I've had 3 beers, so you're going to have to remind me.
3 beers. My name's Jimbo, and I only had 3 beers.
And they're Miller Lights, too, by the way.
That tastes like piss water, but I've had 3 beers.
Right, so Chad actually said that I should kick James out. And so that's what I just did. I made the executive decision. I'm changing the website to, instead of jimbojamesshow.com, it's now jimbogstatshow.com. That's the new website. You can catch us there. We go live every Friday at 9.
ASAP.
So my name is James. I am looking for a new co-star
Hey,
on the
this ain't no
James
dating
show.
site. This ain't no
Hey,
dating
Jim,
site. Come on, man.
he pops back in like the Thanos snap, reversed. Like he just pops back in.
Jesus Christ.
So if you guys want to pick up a game of Fortnite with Tyler Mop, I'm gonna head over there, watch him after our stream and stuff like that, and chill. You ready for the raid?
Yeah,
Anything
thank
else?
you guys. Yeah, I'll close this out. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys check us out on all our links. We are on Rumble. Make sure you guys join our Discord. We're on. What are all those little Wayne Day noodles?
By the way, I
Rumble.
put you on. I put you on check right now by fucking just putting you full screen.
I know you fucked me up. We're on Rumble, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube. What else are we on? Twitch,
Anchor, shootshotsports.com.
Yeah, shoot your shots.
JimboJamesShow.com.
Yeah, make
We're all
sure you
over the
guys go
place.
to all those websites. Check us out. I have people watching us from Spotify and all that. Jimbo James Show holding us down. Follow us on fucking Facebook too. What's the
Yeah, we got a
holdup?
Facebook-
Jimbo and
we got a
James
Facebook.
Show.
Yeah.
Y'all are slacking and lacking.
Yeah.
And we have merch. We got merch. Buy our shirts.
JimboJamesShow.com is how you get the merch, by the way, guys.
What is it, like $20, $12,
I don't
$15?
remember. We got to update
Buy
our
'em.
store though. We got to
Buy
update
'em.
our store. We'll do that next week.
Buy them.
All right, GStat, thank you very much for coming on. You guys have to check out GStat 32, is it, or 34?
32.
What's GStat 32, twitch.tv/GStat32. He does his shows on either Tuesday or Wednesday NFL streams with Scout and also gaming. So
Podcast 95.
thanks, guys.
sir.
I'll
Yes,
see you
sir.
guys
Yes,
over at
sir.
Tyler's stream.
Closing
All
time.